Are you thinking of buying a brand new home in Northern Nevada? In this video, I'll cover the top 5 reasons you should talk to me first before visiting the builder in person at the subdivision or registering on their websites. I will debunk a few common myths that buyers believe about buying new homes, and I'll offer you multiple pro tips designed to save you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars when you buy your next new home. Lastly, I'll cover a few negatives about buying a new home and possible alternatives. So stick around to the end to make sure you don't make a mistake that could cost you big when you buy your next new home. Reason number 1 to talk to me first before buying a new home is that your interests come first. The builder sales rep works for the builder, not for you exclusively. So whatever you tell that friendly agent in the subdivision is likely to be shared with the builder. While on the other hand, I, as your realtor, am legally obligated to represent your best interests, negotiate on your behalf, and protect you throughout the process. Pro tip: keep in mind, there are often multiple subdivisions, all with competing interests in the communities that you may be looking in. Sometimes the best deal is on a house or subdivision you won't even know about. That's where I come in. I will introduce you to the subdivisions that most closely meet your needs. Myth number 1 is that you can get a better deal if you go directly to the builder without an agent. This simply is not true, and I'll explain why in this video. Pro tip 1, builders often factor in a buyer's agent's commission into their asking price, so having a realtor usually doesn't cost you extra, but it can save you thousands in mistakes, misnegotiations, and overlooked details. So often I hear, but won't I get more buyer incentives if I go directly to the builder? Here's pro tip number 2. The buyer incentives are in place to sell that one specific house. And the broker co-op is something completely different. It's meant to help sell multiple properties by developing a relationship with agents who are well educated about the builder's product line. So you won't get more incentives by going yourself. And let me explain why. Let's look logically at 2 scenarios. Scenario 1, you visit the subdivision by yourself. Once you show up in person or register on their website, they already know who you are, and they know that you're pretty motivated or at least like what they have to offer, or you wouldn't be registering on their website or walking into their subdivision. So how much leverage do you really think you have in that situation? Now consider scenario 2. When I'm representing a buyer who is considering a new home, I visit the subdivision or subdivisions in the area that you're looking for to see which builders or subdivisions have the product that meets your needs. Now, when I'm there, I tell the agent that I have a client that might be interested in a new home here. They don't know who you are. They don't even know whether you'd even find out about their subdivision if I don't bring you there. So which scenario provides you with the most leverage? By having me as your agent, this provides you the following additional benefits as well. Number 1, you maintain anonymity until we decide that that subdivision makes sense for you. 2, I'll check out all the floor plans for you up front before you spend any time. 3, I'll get all the details on all builder incentives. 4, I'll check into any special financing options available. And 5, if you're not local, I'll do a site visit and take pictures and video so you can move quickly when needed. And look down below in the description to see a sample walkthrough on one of the properties where I represented a client on recently. This leads me to reason number 2. The relationships I create with the subdivision can save you money. Once the sales representative knows that I'm a knowledgeable agent with regular clients looking for new homes, They start to make me aware of any new incentives. And more importantly, just yesterday, I got a call about a new home that had just fallen out of escrow. Often these homes can be bought with substantially more favorable terms. And this is because any upgrades have already been paid for, and those are just usually thrown in as an additional benefit for the buyers. The closer the home is to being done, the better the bargain you're likely to get. So let my relationships with these subdivisions work for you by working with me. Reason number 3, I can help with strategic upgrades and pricing decisions and help maximize incentives. I know which upgrades add resale value and which ones are overpriced or unnecessary. I can help you to avoid overpaying for lot premiums or extras that don't make sense. Because subdivisions like to protect the sales comps, there are often ways I can help you creatively maximize incentives or financing benefits while still giving the builder the sale price that they want. The subdivision agent has no incentive to do this for you. Don't misunderstand me. They're probably fine people, but they work for the seller. Benefit number 4. Market knowledge and alternatives. One of the reasons that new homes seem like such a bargain at first is that most people never consider what you don't get. This is the biggest negative about new homes in Northern Nevada and probably the biggest aha of this video. It's the hidden costs. Most new homes don't come with a lot of things, and most people don't really think too much about those up front. For example, most new homes don't come with window furnishings. This can cost from several thousand to well over $10,000 for just this one item, depending on what you want. Most new homes don't have gutters in Northern Nevada. This can add several $1,000s. Most new homes don't come with backyard drainage. You'll have a drainage swale across the rear and sides of the yard that will make practical use of those areas difficult without more expensive drainage being added. Most new homes come with a tiny slab just off the sliding glass door in the backyard. If you want walkways on the side of the yard or a decent patio, that'll cost you a substantial amount. Most new homes come with no backyard landscaping, but there is a requirement that the new owner landscapes the backyard within 1 year. And many communities in Northern Nevada will need water filtration systems or water softeners with a decent system costing $3,000 to $6,000. These hidden costs can easily come up to more than $50,000 over the first few years. Before you make your final decision about whether to buy new or not, what if I said I may be able to find you a home that is similar or even possibly the exact same model that you're looking at in the new home subdivision, but was just months to a few years old, that already had most, if not all, of the hidden cost items completed? It's a possibility that I think most buyers shouldn't overlook. I recently represented my daughter on a resale home in a new subdivision where most of these big ticket items were already completed. And there will often be motivating circumstances around the sale that force the seller to move, and their loss can be your gain. So I suggest also setting up an MLS search where we look for homes that meet that criteria in the same subdivisions where we're looking at new, where often there are these resales that meet these criteria. Once we've done this, we can make the best informed decision for you, whether it is new or resale. Benefit number 5, support during inspections and constructions. Even new homes have defects. Your realtor can recommend independent inspectors, attend walkthroughs with you, and push for necessary repairs before closing. If you're not local, site inspections can be done along the way to make sure the builder is on track to close on time. When I moved to Northern Nevada, I bought a new home, and I wish I would have had someone here looking out for my interests while my home was being built. Unfortunately, there were delays that ended up being really costly for me, added substantially to my moving costs. Some of that might have been mitigated if I had an advocate watching what was going on. There's lots of other details that cannot be covered due to the time constraint here, but I urge you to give me a call or text at 775-241-8734 or to look down below the video in the description for a link that says get started on your new home search now. For additional information about living in Northern Nevada, please subscribe now or visit my website at LivingInNevada.info.